Hello, welcome back. Once you've warmed up, we'll start with ab prep. Lie on your back with your knees bent at about 90 degrees and your feet placed intentionally hip distance apart. Make sure your pelvis, rib cage, scapulae, head, and neck are all in neutral position. Feel free to place a blanket beneath your head so your ears are centered over your shoulders and your chin is perpendicular to the mat. Arms long beside you, palms facing down. Your pelvis is going to stay neutral throughout this entire exercise. Inhale, keep the back of your head on the mat and tilt your chin slightly down. Exhale, stabilize your scapulae and use your abdominals to curl your rib cage up, reaching arms shoulder height. Stay, keep the abs engaged and breathe into the side ribs. As you exhale, slow motion roll down, keeping your chin tucked until the back of your head is resting on the mat or blanket. Then you can return the head to neutral. Again, inhale, head nod. Exhale, stabilize scapulae and use the abdominals to curl up and reach. Inhale to hold. Exhale, slowly roll down. The head and arms return to neutral at the end. Inhale, tilt the chin down. Exhale, stabilize and curl up. Compress the abdominals. Maintain stability, breathe in. Exhale, slow motion, return to the mat. You can stay exactly the same, or if you want to add on, take a prop of some kind like a yoga block or a ball between your thighs and interlace your fingers behind your head. Same sequence of movements. Inhale, head nod. Exhale, stabilize the scapulae, squeeze the prop a little, use your abs to curl up. Stay for the inhale. Use your TBA to flatten the abdominals as best you can. Exhale, come down slowly. Twice more. Inhale, tilt the chin. Exhale, stabilize and lift. Inhale, keep the abs flat and let the head be heavy in your hands. Exhale, control your descent. Last one. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, stabilize, little squeeze and lift. Inhale, let the head be heavy. Breathe into the side ribs. Exhale, slow motion return. Keep breathing. Remove your prop and release your arms. Mindfully transition to lying on your belly for the breaststroke prep series. Feel free to place a blanket beneath your forehead so your neck is in neutral alignment with your ears directly over your shoulders. You could also place your blanket just at the top rim of your pelvis to alleviate any compression or discomfort in your lower back throughout this series. Legs are stretched out long behind you, either together or hip distance apart, and they're energized. So your second biggest toes are reaching as far away from you as possible. The legs are going to stay grounded for this whole little series. To help you bring awareness to your legs, you might place a prop between your thighs and give it a squeeze throughout these next 3 exercises. For breaststroke prep 1, place your forearms on the mat, parallel to one another and parallel to your body, wrists in line with your elbows. Inhale, stabilize the scapulae. Exhale, slightly press the forearms. Use your mid-upper back to lift the upper body just slightly. Bottom ribs stay touching the mat. Inhale, keep your neck in line with your spine. Exhale, lengthen slowly forward and down. Inhale, stabilize the shoulder girdle. Exhale, from the mid-upper back, lift just enough. Inhale, shine the sternum forward. Exhale, reach your heart forward as you return slowly to the mat. Again, inhale to stabilize. Exhale to lift. Inhale, breathe into the back of the rib cage, gazing forward and down. Exhale, return slowly. Adding on to breaststroke prep 2. Simply reach your arms back and let your shoulders relax toward the mat. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale, draw the shoulders to neutral. Exhale, legs stay down, heart lifts, bottom ribs stay touching the mat. Inhale, reach fingers towards your toes and top of your head away. Exhale, lengthen forward and down, allowing your shoulder blades to relax forward at the end. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades to neutral. Exhale, lengthen and lift upper torso to hover. Inhale, stay and reach the body long. Exhale, slow return, relaxing the shoulders at the end. Last one like this. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades to neutral. Exhale, keep the abs turned on and slightly lift the upper torso. Inhale, stay and reach the body long. Exhale, slow return, relaxing your shoulders at the end. Breaststroke prep 3. Keep the legs and torso the same. Reach the arms forward, slide any props beneath your head out of your way, and stack your hands one on top of the other. Glue your forehead to the backs of your hands so your nose is pointing at the mat. Inhale, stabilize the scapulae. Exhale, reach the top of your head away from your toes and slightly hover the torso. Gaze on the mat, bottom ribs on the mat. Inhale to stay and lengthen. Exhale, lengthen forward as you return to the mat. Inhale, stabilize the scapulae. Exhale, slight lift from the mid-upper back, staying low. Inhale, reach the top of your head away from your toes. Exhale, come forward and down. Last one, inhale, stabilize the scapulae. Exhale, squeeze your prop if you have one, abs on, slightly lift. Inhale, reach the top of your head away from your toes. Exhale, forward and down. Keep your breath going. Move any props out of your way. Slide your hands beneath your shoulders so the fingertips line up with the tops of the armpits. Inhale, lift the shoulders as high as the elbows, keeping the neck in line with your spine. Exhale, pull the front rim of your pelvis towards your belly button and push back into a shell stretch. So big toes together, knees can be together or apart. Focus on rounding your back to get a counter stretch after all those back bends. Keep the breath going, focused and intentional. For 3 breaths, breathe into the back of your rib cage and keep your abs engaged. When you're ready, on your next inhalation, you can either come up through all fours or sit back on your heels and practice rolling slowly and intentionally up from the base of your spine. Set each part in its neutral position, ribs over pelvis, neutral scapulae, ears lengthening away from shoulders. Take a Pilates breath. As you exhale, set your hips to one side, bring your legs around to the front. Leave a lot of space behind you. Knees bent, feet planted on the mat. Sitting with a long spine. Inhale, reach the arms forward and stabilize the scapulae. Exhale, starting at the base of the spine, see if you can use the abdominals to set each individual vertebra on the mat one at a time. Once you arrive on your back, run through your checklist and set up in neutral. Pelvis, ribs, scapulae, head, and neck. Feel free to use a blanket beneath your head. Setting up for the 100, you can keep your feet down and your pelvis neutral for this exercise. Or, if you want more work, on your exhalation, imprint the pelvis, lift one knee to tabletop. On your next breath, in, stay, and then exhale, keep the scapulae stable, lift the other knee to tabletop. Before we add on, remember, you can always bring the knees closer to the torso for less work and further away for more. But no matter what, we want to keep the pelvis stable and the abs compressed. Inhale, keep the back of the head on the mat and tilt the chin down slightly. Exhale, just like ab prep, stabilize the scapulae, use your abdominals and curl up, arm shoulder height. Spread the fingers and reach, and here we go, pump the arms. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale from deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, more than halfway there. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, steady the arms, bring the knees over the hips. Exhale, slowly roll the torso back down, keeping your head nod till the end. Stay imprinted. On your inhale, bring the right foot forward and down. On your exhale, bring your left foot forward and down. Take a Pilates breath in. Exhale from your pelvic floor, return the pelvis to neutral. Roll over to one side and come all the way up to sitting for the half roll back. Bend your knees in front of you. Place your feet intentionally, hip distance apart. Feel free to sit on a prop to more easily bring the pelvis to a vertical position. Find your neutral, ribs, shoulders, head, and neck. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale from the top of your head, roll down bone by bone, keeping neck in line with the spine. Inhale, reach the arms forward so the top of the head is pointing towards the fingertips and the shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, stabilize your scapula and keeping your spine flexed, roll the pelvic bowl back. Feet stay on the mat. Inhale, keep the spine round, roll the pelvis back to vertical so the gaze is between the knees. Exhale, roll the pelvis back until your gaze is between your hands. Keep the abs engaged. Inhale, return to the start. If you need more intensity, you can do this same exercise with a prop between your thighs. Exhale, roll back as far as you can. Keep that lower back round. Inhale, come up, pelvis stops at vertical. Twice more, exhale, half roll back. Inhale, vertical, pelvis, spine stays round. Exhale, half roll back. Inhale, pelvis is vertical, spine stays round. Exhale, release the arms, and from the base of your spine, roll up so the head comes up last. If you're using a prop, have it handy beside your mat for your next move. Inhale, sit tall and reach the arms forward. Exhale, stabilize the scapulae, and from the base of your spine, roll down, setting each individual vertebra deliberately on the mat. Moving on to the roll-up. Find neutral everything. Knees can stay bent, or you can stretch the legs out long with the feet flexed. If you're using a prop, hold it in your hands to bring awareness to scapular stability. Just a reminder for this exercise, you can pause at any point. Much better to move with strength and control than to throw or yank your body around. You don't have to do the full exercise to get the benefits your body needs to grow stronger. So let's give it a go. Keep your back bottom ribs on the mat, and without popping the ribs open, bring your arms overhead. Inhale, stabilize your scapulae and reach your arms toward the ceiling. Exhale, head nod, and from the top, sequentially peel your spine off the mat, moving through imprint till the pelvis is vertical, the spine is flexed, and the arms are reaching parallel to the floor. Inhale, keep the spine round and begin to roll the pelvis back. Exhale, deepen your abdominals and set each vertebra down one at a time, moving through imprint on your way back to neutral, arms overhead. Again, inhale, arms over the chest. Exhale, tilt the chin down and roll up, touching the lower back to the mat on your way to a vertical pelvis. Inhale, begin to roll back. Exhale, deepen. Set each vertebra down, moving through imprint to neutral, arms overhead. 3 more times. Inhale, arms over the chest. Exhale, tilt the chin and roll up, making sure to touch the lower back to the mat on your way to a vertical pelvis. Inhale, begin to roll the pelvis back. Exhale, deepen. Set each bone down one at a time, moving through imprint to neutral, taking the arms overhead, being aware of the ribs. Inhale, arms over the chest. Exhale, tilt the chin down and roll up. Lower back touches the mat on your way to a vertical pelvis. Arms reaching forward. Inhale, begin to roll the pelvis back. Exhale, deepen, control it. Set each vertebra down, moving through imprint to neutral, keeping the ribs in, arms overhead. Last one, inhale, arms over the chest. Exhale, tilt the chin and roll up, touching the lower back to the mat on your way to a vertical pelvis. Inhale, begin to roll the pelvis back. Exhale, deepen, set each vertebra down, moving through imprint to neutral, arms overhead. And good job. Inhale, set your prop aside. Exhale, circle your arms around beside your hips for one leg circle. Pelvis, ribs, scapulae, head, and neck are neutral and unmoving for this exercise. Bend your knees to 90 and plant your feet hip distance apart. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your right knee to tabletop. You can keep the knees bent, or you can straighten one or both legs partially or all the way. It doesn't matter so much how straight the legs are. What matters is we keep the pelvis and shoulders as stable as possible, target the deep core muscles, and mobilize the top leg in the hip socket. With that in mind, on your inhale, draw a half circle across your body. Exhale, finish the circle, return to the starting position, and pause. Again, inhale, take the leg across the body. Exhale, complete the circle, and stop all the way. 3 more with the breath. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, finish, and stop. Inhale, draw that circle. Exhale, recruit the abdominals, and stop the leg. Last time, inhale and exhale. Same leg, reverse directions. Inhale, the leg goes away from the midline now. Exhale, complete the circle and stop the leg. Inhale, take it out to the side. Exhale, take it across and stop. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, across and stop. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, bend the knee and set the right leg down. Keeping torso stability, exhale, lift the left knee to tabletop. Again, you can bend or extend one or both knees any amount. The left leg takes 5 circles across with the breath. On your inhale, draw a half circle across the body. Exhale, finish the circle. Inhale, take the leg across the body. Exhale, finish the circle, come to a complete stop. 3 more with the breath. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, finish and stop. Inhale, control it. Exhale, finish and stop. Last one, inhale and exhale. Same leg, go the other way. Inhale, the leg goes away from the midline. Exhale, complete the circle and stop the leg. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, across and stop. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, across and stop. Last 2. Inhale, keep that stability. Exhale, control it. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Now, inhale, bend the right knee. Set the right foot forward and down. Exhale, both knees bent at about 90. Run through your checklist and make sure everything is neutral and tension-free. Pelvis, rib cage, shoulders, head and neck. Take a conscious Pilates breath in. Exhale all the air out and close the bottom ribs at the end. Twice more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Session complete. Good job.